Hi, everybody. I wanted to just dive a little deeper into the story of the Canaanite woman that you read in your vine today. This woman who is undeterred by Jesus and his disciples. This woman who is absolutely determined to receive mercy and healing for her daughter. There's a line in our gospel this week that is troublesome, or at least it's always troubled me, when Jesus sort of rebuffs this Canaanite woman and tells her that he came only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and that it is not fair to take the children's food and throw it to the dogs, which has got to hurt. And in case you think the woman overlooks the analogy, she actually picks it up and runs with it. She says to Jesus that even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table. Why does Jesus use this language? We're not sure. But I was thinking about this Canaanite woman who is happy to even get the crumbs that fall from the table, that even the crumbs that fall are more than enough for her. They are enough to heal her daughter. And one of the visuals that came to mind was not dogs, but a bird feeder. Many of us have taken up bird watching during this time of pandemic when we are learning from the quiet and learning more about the nature right outside our windows. Birds have a natural pecking order when they go to the bird feeder, right? And yes, some of them are greedier than others, but the birds who are not the fastest and strongest have learned to find other ways to get food, even if it is picking up the seed that falls on the ground. I want to share with you this beautiful poem by one of my favorite poets, Jane Kenyon, that describes this scene at a bird feeder outside her window. It's called At the Feeder. First the chickadees take their share, then fly to the bittersweet vine, where they crack open the seeds, excited like poets opening the day's mail. And the evening grosbeaks, those large and prosperous finches, resemble skiers with the latest equipment, bright yellow goggles on their faces. Now the blue jay comes in for a landing, like a SAC bomber returning to Plattsburgh after a day of patrolling the ozone. Every teacup in the pantry rattles. The solid and graceful bodies of nuthatches, perpetually upside down like yogis, and slate-colored junios feeding on the ground, taking only what falls to them. The cats watch, one from the lid of the bread box, another from the piano. A third flexes its claws in sleep, dreaming perhaps of a chicken neck or of being worshipped as a god at Bubastis during the 23rd dynasty. Beautiful poem to remind us of that scene, a common scene at the bird feeder. There is a wonder and beauty in observing birds at the feeder, and ultimately our joy comes that all are fed. I can't pretend to know why Jesus says what he says to this woman in our gospel this week, but I also am going to delight that once again all are fed. Amen. Until I see you again, have a great week. Stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye.